Right, the moment has arrived. It's time to do something with this thing. Bart, can you remember anything that man told me?
No.
Because I can remember nothing that man told me.
To be honest, Graham said to me yesterday there's like 3 hours of that. I didn't realise it went on for that long.
I had a lot of questions for that man.
Yeah. I think, what was Graham said? He said he tried to close conversations about 4 times and you just kept going, you know. To be fair, he knew a lot about it. So.
He did. He spoke like a man that had been into it.
Battery wise, if she sits for probably 3 or 4 weeks, she'll drain the batteries, like, you know, over that period of time.
Yeah.
Another one of the things I always intended to do is put an isolator switch on. It's never done, but she is 12-volt system, but 24-volt start.
Right.
Don't ask me how it works, but it just works, and that's
Okay.
That's good enough.
There's only one battery?
No, there's 2 batteries in her, 2 12s in her.
You have the batteries hanging out of her.
I had to charge them because they were dead. Now this here probably needs a bit of TLC.
What would possibly make you unhappy with?
Are you happy with that, John?
Well, I don't know what I'm looking at. You can direct. You can hold the camera there. So
I'll be the cameraman then.
right. No matter which way around they are, like that way.
Oh, it does, yeah. So,
But depends the outside.
does that mean I can abuse you now because you're a mechanic? And
Yeah. Oh, you're welcome to abuse me. Yeah. Heard a bit of friendly abuse. Not that unfriendly abuse.
yeah, okay. Try not to fry yourself while you're at it.
How would I fry myself? You mean like crossing the terminals?
Aye.
Do you ever lick one of the 9-volt batteries?
Aye, that's what I was going to say, yeah.
I've done that when I was away many a time. Don't do that at home, people. Dangerous.
I'm just wondering, is this the right way around?
What do you mean, is this the right way around? You talking about
Terminals, I mean.
somebody put red tape on it, we're going to assume they knew what they're doing. But then they put black tape on this one. What's the worst that could happen, lad? What's the worst that could happen? Surely the damage already be done because there's one of the terminals is now on with the other 2 already attached.
Yeah.
Do you know Francie filmed me yesterday all day and never told me my fly was down?
Fuck, Francie. I did that one the wrong way around.
So I have spun this 180.
Yeah, that's the one, yeah. And if it starts sparking at you, you know it's wrong.
Right, Joe, like that. Note to self, the body is earth.
Do you remember how to start this thing?
I might remember when I sat in the seat, but I don't really remember. Suppose we should dip her and whatnot before we try and straighten her up. Make sure there's still oil in her. I see no dipstick.
Nope, try the other side.
In there. Oh yes, that's the good old mechanic eyes on you there.
Loads of oil. Running oil. Is it going to start? Is it going to start?
I remember everything about her. It wants to just move. When you put your hand on it, it wants to move. See the way it wants to go all the way up like that there? To like midway, you know, to nearly full rev. You have to hold her down a wee bit while you turn the key.
Oh, we've got lights on. Let's get start.
I don't know. There was something about this. You had to. That's the gear lever. She must be in second there. What's the worst could happen?
She not need to put her in neutral to start.
She feels like she's in a gear, but that doesn't feel like neutral.
No. Doesn't look like neutral either. I'll go. Bring the key.
I don't know. There's more to it than just holding that lever. That's why you need your knee.
You did that. So just talk through that again. You had to hold the lever with your knee.
That's neutral. You push that over that side. I have my hand on the throttle to stop her going way up like that when she starts. So that's why my hand's over here. And then you turn the key. So she is on the key, but I have to have that over there.
So the throttle wasn't messed about. You shouldn't need to do that.
If the throttle wasn't wanting to go to full rev, yes,
Yeah.
I wouldn't need that.
All right, lift your header up there.
I can't remember which one's the header now. There's a valve here that if I turn it, it changes from lifting the header to lifting the spout,
Right.
which would be safer than just pushing buttons. But I can't even remember how to turn the valve over now. There must be a lever. The lever's fell off, that's why I can't turn it over. I was looking for this. So now whenever I turn the valve around, and if I go up, I should put my spout up.
No, you're doing your header still. No, you said the valve changed from the spout to the header.
It does, yeah, but it doesn't. We'll go for a wee drive. Now we've got the header up, we'll go for a wee drive. We'll go for a wee drive. Right, don't know why that battery light's not going out.
Whenever you start her, the battery light stays on, but it'll go out after. It could take 10 or 15 minutes to go out, but it does go out and she does charge. So, and I did work on it and tested it, but I can't get the bottom of why it's doing this.
Let's figure out why this header's doing funny things.
I think it was fast and slow, so I think you changing that valve makes it fast.
No. No. I'm confused. I'm very, very confused. We could read the manual. There's a jack leg on my side in with a bolt.
Yeah.
And then there's a bar. There's like 2 jaws. You have to open the jaw.
Aye, well, that must be your PTO shaft there covered in grass.
Shaft runs along the bottom.
Oh,
You'll
right,
see it.
okay.
You'll see another one here.
Ah, yeah, okay. You just wind her off until she releases.
Aye. Well, you have 2 legs to drop on the header. There's a support leg on each side. Or one of mine's got a bolt through it. The leg's actually bent, but it's bent below the bolt, you know.
We'll get a socket for that then.
Yes. The dirt. Boys, look, let me clean this floor.
Look at that there, like, look at that.
How long's she sitting there? 6 months. That's the oil that run out of her in 6 months. It's not horrendous, like, but it's significant. I really don't like dirty work, you know.
I could tell.
what's the good giveaway? It's like a man selling a harvester and wash it like before he sent it away.
Good thing he's not watching this then.
Oh, he said he wanted to come in and see her going, like. He obviously didn't know we just drove around the shed and parked her the way he left her. This is like ground in. This has been, I don't think this is.
We would just take the header off, maybe easier to work that with the header off with it. Now John, this isn't going to be the same as your 7.8. There's going to be bits and pieces that aren't right and are leaking.
Aye, so you think just accept the fact?
Tone down the OCD a bit, you know.
Okay. Do you know that's how I'm hardwired, like?
Well, you have to remember, like, you didn't spend that much on this thing, so.
Aye, but I was expecting to buy a Rolls Royce.
We'll get the header off.
Do you want me to release the bolt while I'm in here? She won't fall off. She's hanging on the header, you know. It's only when you drop the header that she'll do something stupid.
Well, if you want then, sure, what's the difference?
What do you mean, what's the difference?
You should do it inside.
It's nice and warm out here. So I've been back with my daddy. We were thinking about the paint scheme there yesterday, Mark.
What?
We changed the name of her. Take the E out of Mega and put an A in, and then put the stars and stripes on the 2 American flags hanging off the roof.
Wow. It's a terrific harvester. Some say it's the best harvester ever. So fantastic.
Yeah, how does that work?
I have no idea. No, we can't see what you're doing.
Yeah, nor can I.
You wanted to bring her into the dark.
Trying to figure out how this stand works because there's only one bolt hole.
The bolt hole's up there. You took a screw out of here, didn't you?
I must have.
Right, so put it in the bottom hole, like that. Give me the bolt. That'll only be finger tight, like, so we're not going anywhere.
All right, okay, so you want the bottom.
Yeah. That's just to stop her rolling back on yourself. Throw me something to fit that there and I'll slack her off. Slack the same one off this side then too.
Alright.
This one's not just as handy, get it. In theory, when I drop her down, anything could happen. There's probably something more to it, but sure, you know yourself.
The shaft has to come off.
What's the worst that could happen?
The shaft has to come off.
You sure?
Maybe not. The something has to come off.
Does the shaft stay with the feed rollers or the shaft stay with the header?
The shaft just slides off, I think.
Aye, we had to be careful about that. We can get that back together without pantomime. Get you out from in there, boy.
I'll just keep an eye on it. Simple enough, Chief.
Aye, the whole thing kind of rolled away from her there just as we got her.
Aye. She wanted to roll away from you.
Yeah.
You want to take this off as well?
If you're going to set the knives, you're going to have to. But that one's a bit more tricky to set off.
It is.
There's a carrier and all there, and you have to sort of pick it up. Is that hard to get out and in? Like, have you ever done that and that one? Pulled the set out of her?
Oh, many times.
How hard? Many bolts and whatnot's involved in getting that out? Like,
It just hooks in at the bottom and swings in the top on 2 hooks.
Like a telehandler with a chain in the front of this thing, lift it off, no bar.
There's hooks sit in there, sits in. We actually made a wee thing with forks, it hooks in the bottom. You can have it because it's no good to us. And it hooks in the bottom and you just slacken the two things. Ratchet strap the top to your fork carriage, away you go.
Yes.
You know, you could have that off and the drum off in half an hour, 40 minutes if you had somebody help. No. And it's just pretty easy work that. It's just pretty easy work that.
I think his toes are lighter.
Yeah. Should be made for a forklift. But dad's loader probably skinnier than that, you know. We can't do much for that.
What are you studying?
I'm just making sure, I'm just trying to think of what else needs disconnected.
It'll be tricky to work with if we can't pick it up.
Yeah. Well, you can do it, out there and set in the pallet like that, but...
I was getting off, or you didn't?
I was getting off.
The handle we had getting onto that pallet like that.
What is the main things we need to look at? So, metal detector is the main one.
Well,
I think we need to look at that.
that would sound like a really fiddly, time-consuming job that you could go out on your own.
Thanks, John.
My primary concern is we go in there and we check the knives, set the shear bar, set the knives as best we can, grease everything that needs greased, and build her back out to the front.
Right.
I assume the header's okay, but we talked about that bearing somewhere?
Bearing in the bottom of her, yeah.
That's the head that come with her. I don't think we've ever had a problem with that. A wee bearing now and again goes into that side. I know why it always gets bought. It seems to wrap in grass more this side, and then it's only left over the winter time, then the juice of the grass goes in and destroys the bearing.
I see somebody's changed the bearing on one side of that, one of them feed rollers. Somebody's done a bit to it. There's a shaft nose been ground down, so I'm guessing that's been a part at some stage. Right, so this is your whole thing for your feed rollers, these two sections here. This shaft here.
So whenever I have her ram full, that's inspiring looking, isn't it? That bearing there's knackered there.
There's knackered, yeah.
This was the Hardys.
Slacking that shaft, unless there's meant to be slacking that shaft.
This, there's an example of John's OCD. Would you change those now? Or let it wait till they go bang?
That bearing definitely isn't great. That's completely...
I think the bearing's away and that's completely...
completely...
It's a very easy win for us, it's not hard to get at. What are that shaft like an R one? Is it any tighter?
Yep.
So maybe someone was just robbing that shaft.
No, but this bearing here...
I changed the bearing and the other one. I had more faith in keeping them visitors on her.
There's a reason why these are off. Be nice to know why they're off.
Don't know.
She's got the handle on her side. Ah, there we go there.
You can move it.
Yeah, that's what it is.
You slow it down for a smoother feed, don't you?
I'm guessing that's all electronic in the new machines.
Yeah. Back in the day, though, the 492s still would have had a manual. That's why they speeded things up. Right, where do we go to get something fabricated to get us off? Or you just want to take the Dennis approach and lift it off as the director? Mostly they do.
Sure, there'll not be much on that now.
They'll not split as easy that way.
You want to try this first then? This one first?
I try picking it up, see what happens. That's probably a reasonable idea. Oh, up. Up, filter. Over here. That's a lot of weight hanging on that lip, like. Yeah. Are you sure that's how that thing's meant to be? I ring the boy who made this and ask him.
Does it go on the bottom and then you strap it?
Maybe. Aye, try that.
I don't like that idea either, John.
She wants to spin like that. When we had the weight on her there, she wants to, all of her weight is hanging out, like just wanting to do an anti-clockwise turn.
I would just hate for her either going over a bump or ratcheting her back for her to get past that point of balance, you know, and then all of a sudden she just goes bang.
All your weight's to the left-hand side of your this is your pivot point. All your weight is going that way.
Science. So explain that to the viewers.
That's lovely, that's what that's designed to do. So we ratchet strap it to that now, be able to pick it up.
There has to be an easier way of doing that.
Well, the easier way to do it is to build a proper carrier that actually you set it on your toes and it carries top and bottom.
A wee project.
It's on. How long? I'm being paranoid. Simple as that.
I'm worried that she's just going to go bang that road.
No way is that thing coming this road. Can't have it.
Mark my words.
It's a physics. You ever doing your turning point in physics?
Mr. Health and Safety here, you see. Mr.
Oh, definitely. You can tell he's never been out before, like. Looks so easy inside. Whoa. Up.
I'm sweating!
Are you able to see a thing?
No, I can see nothing.
Right, horse. It's time to release her.
Couple of bolts in.
Do you know in the movies whenever they're defusing a bomb, they're trying to choose between red wire and blue wire? It's really tense and they're like about to cut the wire. This is what this moment feels like.
Yeah.
Aye, but if I pull the clip, what happens? That's the problem.
Alright, well, it's either going that way or not going that way.
I don't want Callum to be right.
Oh, really?
If you we listen to the strap, right? And you just let your left arm down a bit and straighten her out again. Tell me if you see anything outside, Callum. Whoa. Whoa. Let's get her onto the pallet as fast as we can. Just hold her there. Right on. Whoa. Up. You're going to need to put her up and tilt her. Put her up. I don't know how to make her more stable. To stop her rocking, you know. Where can I go where she wants to cope?
You know the set bit of wood under here?
Hey, go easy. Flip me.
You're right.
Don't do too much, John.
You're paranoid.
You come here and you look what I'm looking at, and you'll be seeing why I'm paranoid.
Well, that's a handling.
If that's a handy way of getting that off,
It's definitely not handy.
a wee trolley would be the best thing.
Made the carrier to carry the whole front of her and then just put pallet toes into it like it's a pallet.
Aye, but if you want to work at her, you have to set her down the floor to work at her.
Aye, but what I'm saying
Work at her
is,
on the-
it's like, imagine she's sitting up a bit higher and the feet are off the ground, and then you drop her the last 6 inches to set her on the ground. You could have the pallet toes and the carrier all as one. I've seen it.
I know, that's what I'm thinking, yeah.
Aye. That's what I was thinking too.
What would we do without you, Callum? Hey.
You couldn't stay out of it. You just couldn't stay out of
I
it.
came down to make sure you weren't making a mess of the floor. I stood and brushed yesterday.
What?
You're throwing that right beside the new drain. That'll plug that up.
That drain's still under warranty. Right, there's Callum's paranoia strap on now.
Paranoid strap.
But it's only strapped to 3 or 4 bits out of slat of timber, like.
Aye. You picked a good old pallet too, look.
Aye, I said that to him there. Like.
It's a good thing you're here, Colin.
I'm just not a fan of that.
Copley.
Look at him, health and safety with hands on the flipping knives.
Merlo left us in.
Aye.
I am not a fan of any of this, you know.
But you give over. Right, Callum, you can go home now. It's okay. We're sorted now, you can go home now.
Right.
Wait, please not looking. There we go.
It's nearly like, hold on. It's nearly like somebody predicted this was going to happen. That she was going to count back that road. Physics, John, it's physics.
Why do we do these things? Why? Why?
I would have preferred to have been wrong, but it's still nice to be right.
What are you right about?
Sure, she counted backwards the way I told you she was going to.
I personally, I blame the pallet picker as the reason for this to happen. I'll go slower this time. I thought I was going slow enough.
Bang!
In your professional opinion, John?
As a man who's never set knives in his life, I've seen worse.
But are you going to need to be running really a full full set of knives in her.
But they're on sweeter with full set on them. They run very rough with only half set on them, so we'll be running the full set no matter what Alan thinks. I'm not actually sure how to engage it. We tried engaging it earlier and it wasn't actually.
Yeah,
We got the drum going, we didn't get the header.
John's going to spend tonight going over the manual.
This is what you need. Spend a bit of quality time with that there. A full workshop manual for.
Yeah, boy.
And it was pretty helpful to me, you know, into how to set the machine. And where to set, well, I don't know what you call it, was a concave, comes up again the bottom of the drum, and that also helps her below. And you basically tighten it up to here, tipping the drum again, just back it off a wee bit again. But that gives you all the information. You follow that there and you'll not go far wrong.
Yes.
Can you follow that there and you'll not go far wrong?
No, I'm going to spend tonight watching the video to remind myself, going, hey, flick that switch and nothing happened. What did you break, Mark?
Mark, have you by any chance opened that manual since you got it?
Who was it said it smelled fishy?
Me. I opened it and near died. I think I had to spend a week in hospital after I opened that thing.
Well, I'll tell you worse than that. When I was lifting the dust out earlier, if you look around in that axle on that left-hand side, there's wires just hanging loose.
There's wires there.
Where are your wires? Oh, no.
Wires here.
That's an
wires,
inspiring looking block here now, Mark, isn't it?
wires here and.
Well, you see that end of that one that's down there.
Oh, he's only getting his head there.
Oh, there's one there.
Oh,
There.
oh you dirty
Safety man! I don't know how.
It pulls that lever arm down, takes the tension out of it, the pulleys tighten up, and bango, that belt's driving.
There's something electrical here. It's obviously some kind of safety or thing, and it's no wires into it. So that's what I'm trying to say is maybe that's the problem.
Oh, there's a wire there. Aye, that could be the problem.
John said bango bango. There's no
No, I said bingo bang.
bingo bango. Can we get a replay on that, please?
Bango, bango.
I think he said bango bango.
No, bingo, bango.
I'm thinking that's maybe why it won't engage because.
Well, hey, it was working whenever we seen it in the yard when we bought it.
I'm just going to take it apart now.
Yes.
There you go.
Is that another wire?
There's broken wires. That's what I'm trying to say to you.
Them wires isn't important.
It's amazing how quickly you turn into Alan Clyde as soon as you get a harvester.
Hold you rightly. I did say to him earlier on now he has to cull his OCD a bit.
But like, there's wires hanging this thing everywhere, Mark. Look, there's wires hanging over there, hanging over there. I wonder if that's wires from the metal detector. They have basically disabled it.
Well, that's what I'm thinking this is about.
I think they took it clean out of her. You'll do some thinking before you figure out how to rewire that all.
Forget about the drum. Bigger priority is getting your aircon fixed. You'll not want to be sitting up in there roasting in that greenhouse.
It'll be 2026 before we have this harvester sorted if we keep going the way we are. Watch that light, Callum. Watch that light.
What's the number for injury lawyers for you?
So if you just walk straight into something, you can go I can claim against myself for that, or what? So if I go up to the car park now and I just walk into your car and go, oh, that Audi really hurt me there, can I just put a claim against you?
No, because
Well, then why can you put a claim against me for walking into that light?
that harvester drove into me.
No, she didn't.
I'm sure she did.
Right, knives off, cleaned, set the knives, set the shear bar, and in the meantime, we'll try and fix the header, the bearing, the shafts.
We need to look around that thing a bit more to see if there's anything else that catches our eye before we go nuts.
And then I think we take that shaft off when we get that overhauled.
You lose one big driller and you're stuffed. Like, there's a right bit of stripping and repairing of that. Is there anything pressing on this, or do we just run it at time to see, because it can't be that bad? Do we pull the end off to find that bearing he was talking about? Sure.
But they're meant to be like a.
I would look at there's no bearing in it.
Right.
Yeah, that's the bearings he's talking about.
I think you might need to fix that bearing.
That's all right. Do we need to make a guard for this to keep the dirt out of it?
If it's not here, then yeah.
Just check oil level and that then.
What's the point of a transport lock? What's it do or not do?
Would you want to put big foldy hydraulic ones on?
Not really, but. And wing mirrors.
I could do with that wing mirror.
Unreal, the bounces of this thing. Flip me.
The square up or lever diagonal.
I think she looks cool at the angle. Happy.
Happy as a man could be. Owning a thing that needs about 12 bearings. Did we look about the glass or not?
The glass adds a bit of character, you know.
I need to clean it, I know that. You can see nothing when the sun hits it. Right, I better go and eat the dinner and I'll brush the yard.